Polar bear country isn't all that far away. From our starting point at the Surfside Seaplane Base near Minneapolis, the polar bear capital of Churchill is about 900 nautical miles north. That's just a couple of fuel stops in most general aviation airplanes. The float-equipped Piper Super Cub I'm flying is no speed demon, but it's ideal for this journey. Brian Skanke of Adventure Seaplanes is leading our group, and he's been to northern Canada many times. Our first overnight stop is at the Elk Lake Lodge, where we catch northern pike, walleye, and lake trout.
We've had everything from Cessna 150s on floats, Super Cubs, Huskies, 172s, 182s, 185, even an R-44 helicopter all the way up above the Arctic Circle on our tours. People, once they saw the polar bears and the whales, it just made the trip of their lifetime. Well, the quality of fishing is, you'll probably find best anywhere in the world. On this last tour, we caught 3 master angler Manitoba fish, 3 different species, and some people would do that, wait for a lifetime to catch them. You can do a trip like this for probably less than you can go to Disney World in Florida for the week.
Then it's on to Churchill, where Wally Dodrick of Lazy Bear Expeditions takes us out to see polar bears and beluga whales.
Look at a map of North America, a map that indicates how many mammals per square mile. It dramatically increases in the Churchill area. We're here to give people a natural experience. The type of wildlife that we have here, because it's in the Arctic, because it's wildlife that's not hunted, and they get used to us. And typically, and as I explained to people yesterday, when we came across an area where there was about 5 or 6 bears, I said, let's just stop right here and wait. And then the bears recognized that we were there, but then they went along about their business. Sooner or later, a couple of them started nuzzling each other and fighting a little bit. And they would fight, and they'd be scrapping and hitting each other, and then they'd stop. Both of them would look at us, almost smiling, like saying, are we doing good?
This is the furthest north I've gone, up into Canada. Lots of sort of east and west travel, but not this far into the north. So. To me, it wasn't really a question of could I do it by myself. It wasn't the safety issue, which I think a lot of people think about. It's really more the camaraderie, having a group of people that you're kind of sharing the experience with and getting to know others that have a like mind. It's been rare that I've ever been around a group of pilots where you don't find a lot of commonality with, and the sharing of an experience like that is a lot of fun. So, you know, where else are you going to fly up a coast, see whales, polar bear, and caribou all in, you know, a period of 10 or 15 minutes. It's, I don't know of anywhere else that you could do that. That was very, very unique.
I like a lot of adventurous things and get out there in the woods and fish, and so I decided if I was going to buy an airplane, it was going to be a float plane. The farther you go, the more things you have to deal with. As we sit here in the rain and fog, I've had that experience a few other places too, so there's always going to be weather, and you won't have the experience to deal with it if you don't go out there and try it. So.
Few of the people who came on this trip knew each other at the beginning, but we were all planning future adventures by the time we got home. Dave Hirschman, AOPA Live.